Welcome all for this fundamental of C programming tutorial. Today we are going to talk about writing a C program to find largest and smallest number in a list of integers. Now assuming that list of integer is nothing but array of integers, right? So list of int is nothing but array of integer numbers. Okay, so what we are going to do, first we are going to declare an array of integers, integer array. So we will declare int arr, no need to specify the size. Here we will specify the elements in the array. So assuming that elements in the array are 3, 5, 7, 2 and 9. Now if I ask you to find out the smallest and the largest, so smallest element is 2, right, and largest is 9. Why we are able to find this? Because we know the value of each and every digit, right? Now we have to write a C program to find the smallest and largest in this particular integer array. Now to do this, what we are going to do? We are going to compare what the each and every element with other elements. What we are going to do? We are going to compare each and every element with the other elements. So we are going to declare a variable as, let's say, int small and large, and then what we are going to do, s is equal to small is equal to the first 0th element. We know that array index starts with 0, so first index we are going to mark as the small. So assuming that s is equal to arr of 0. Now what we have done here, we have marked first element as small. Now what we are going to do, we are going to compare this element or this s, content of this s, with all other elements in the array. How we are going to do this? Very simple. See here. So this is my array, and array has the element 5 elements. So these are the 5 elements. What element I have taken? 3, 5, 7, 2, 9. 3, 5, 7, 2 and 9. So initially what I am going to do, I am going to mark s is equal to a of 0. So a of 0 is how much? 3. Now what we will do, we will compare that a of 0, that is s3, that we are going to compare with each and every element in the array. So initially we will compare this s with this 3. As they are same, s will remain as it is, that is 3. Next we will compare this s with 5. What we are going to compare? Whether smallest is greater than, whether the smallest is greater than a of next element, that is a of 1. So condition greater than. So if it is greater, if s is greater than, it means that a of 1 is the smaller one, right? So we will compare 3 is greater than 5 or not. So is this condition true? No. So nothing is going to happen. Small value will remain as it is. Then we will compare with a of 2. In next iteration we will compare s is greater than a of 2 or not. So again condition is what? False, right? Then we will compare next, s is greater than a of 3. So now tell me, what is value of a of 3? S is 3, a of 3 is 2. This value 2. So now this condition is what? Is 3 greater than 2? Yes, 3 is greater than 2. So now we will change the value of s and we will make it a of 3. So what is a of 3? 2. That means the new small value became 2. Is this clear? In this way we are going to get the smaller number in the list. While writing the code, what we are going to do, as we have to compare a of 0 with index number 1, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4. That means up to n minus 1. What is n here? Size of the array. Size of the array. So how much is the size? 5. So what will be the n? 5. So 5 minus 1 is 4, right? So we have to keep comparison from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times we are doing the comparison? 5 times, right? So when we do same task again and again, what we do? What we use? Loop, right? So we will use here loop for I equal to 0, I is less than equal to 4, and then I plus plus. Why I have written 4? Because I know the size of the array is 5, right? And then in this case what I have to do? I have to compare what? Each and every element in the array with the value of s. So what I am going to do, if value of s is greater than a of I, if this condition is true, if this condition is true, it means what? The current value that we have saved in small variable s variable is greater than the current value in the array. So we have to now change the value of that small with that current small value in the array. So we will do s is equal to a of I. That's it. That is nothing but the way of finding smaller number from the array. Is this clear? And now if I have to find the large number, then again if L, again what we will do, we will declare variable L as large, and that is equal to again a of ARR of 0. Same we will do. Okay, only thing is that if whatever value we have saved in large is smaller than any other element in the array, then replace that element with the value of large, right? So large is, if large is less than a of I, then in that case change the value of large as large is equal to a of ARR of I. I need to change here as we have declared variable as ARR, so we need to write here ARR, again here also ARR, and here also ARR. Is this clear to everyone? That's the simple logic. And then at the end just print the values of small and large. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, fine. Now let's see the demonstration. So let's see how to find. Very simple. Let's begin with void main. Then let's declare the variable. So we need int ARR, that is array. Size we are not declaring, we are directly assigning the values to this. So we will assign the values as 3, 5, 7, 2 and 9. And then we need two more variables, that is int small comma large, and as we have used for loop, for loop also we need a counter variable. So we will declare that counter variable as I. So we will have counter variable I. Okay, all variable declaration is done. Then let's put CLR SCR. Let's clear the screen and let's write the logic for finding smaller and large number. So for I equal to 0, I is less than equal to 4, I plus plus, and the same logic the same logic that I have explained in the notepad, now I am going to write here. Okay, so what? If condition, check the value of s is greater than ARR of I. If it is, if so, then change the value of s and make it as ARR of I. Then here we will put one more if statement for large. So if large is less than ARR of I, then in that case change the value of large. So large is equal to ARR of I. That's it. So after this we will just print all the small and large values, that is largest is equal to %d \n, smallest is equal to %d, and the values are coming from which variable? Large and small. And let's put here gate ch. Everything is done. So let's save the file, F2. Let's compile the file. Everything is okay, no any syntax error. So let's run the file and get the output. So largest is equal to, we get some weird values, and smallest is 2. Let me see what is happening. One error that I did is largest is equal to ARR of 0, that allocation I forgot to give, and smallest is equal to ARR of 0. So same thing that I have to done before, I should have done before, that I forgot. That's why I got that logical error. That was a logical error, right? So now largest is 9 and smallest is 2.